We are back here at the Huntington Center. We'll be right back out here tomorrow night. Game 7 between the Toledo Walleye and the Wheeling Nailers, who will advance to face the Fort Wayne Comets. Well, we won't find that out until tomorrow as we welcome you back inside the Huntington Center. Matt Melzak, the broadcast booth. Scott Pollock down outside the locker room. And Scott, let's take a look at the highlights from this game here tonight. And Wheeling came in here. They were on a mission. They knew what they needed to do. They've got to advance. They're going to have to win 2 games, and they came out. They got an early miscommunication from Toledo that gave them the lead.
Yeah, we talked about the first goal being important, and as you mentioned, the turnover there lands up in a net, and Wheeling able to get out to that lead that they desperately needed.
Absolutely. Toledo, they had their chances in that first period to try to tie the game. Scott, Eric Hartzell was pretty strong through the first 2 periods when Toledo was able to generate offense.
Yeah, it started coming, we needed, the power play was there. We saw those seam passes go. Good save. Hartzell was on his game. He was strong. He had his angle strong. And really, most of the game, goaltender there, you see Jeff Lerg now, a lot of traffic around both goalies.
Yeah, and here you see some of the physicals start in the second period, and it started with Kyle Rogers, really got things rolling for Toledo offensively. They never did get a goal, though, and then that led to the shorthanded break.
Yeah, and made no mistake, they had a great penalty kill when Toledo was starting to get some momentum, but there, the goal from Brace, that's a 2-0 lead, and there was a lot of momentum that Wheeling gained after that shorthanded goal.
Right, there could have been 3 or 4 that went in before the end of the period. One would on the power play. And there you go. You heard Coach talking about it, Scott. That was the bad change for Toledo.
Yeah, it was the bad change. Just everything got caught up. There was a stick that was knocked out of the hands, and it was never quite recovered. The bad change. Toledo rallied in the third by getting more people around Hartzell. Very, very active. You just see the surge was coming. It was just going to be a matter if there was going to be enough time.
And Toledo kept firing in a couple of great chances. Berschback had one. They really put a lot of rubber to the front of the net in that third period, Scott. Finally, they would find the back of the net with Joe Stejskal.
Yeah, it certainly did. And that got the crowd in. The crowd here really involved in this game. They wanted it, and they finally got it in the third period, a chance to be active.
Yeah, they certainly did. Toledo did finish up with 17 shots on goal in that third period, but there's a goal by Zack Torquato, his second of the game. That made that task a little bit more difficult, still facing needing a couple of goals to finish it out.
Yeah, but there was that effort around the net led to the Barnes goal to make it 4-2, and at that time, still enough time to create a little bit of life, a little surge. Unfortunately, Toledo could not get it past Hartzell, and a shorthanded goal finishes the scoring, and 5-2 final.
Yeah, there it is, 5-2. 38-30 were the final shots in this game. And then, of course, the power plays. You talked to Coach about that, a -2 tonight for Toledo on the special teams. It was very rare that we talked about that at all during the season.